Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows but Jesus.
Hey, Martha.
What, Warden?
You better wrap this up. The kid from St. Anthony Correctional are going to be here in a second, so you got to talk to them.
I'll be right in.
All right.
Hey, Warden!
Yeah?
Go to hell.
Martha!
Oh, good to see everybody here. Hope you all enjoyed the bus ride. Over to the big pen, the big house. Don't let the name fool you, kids. It's no fun in here. I've seen things nobody should ever have to see. I've seen grown women showering without loofah or body wash.
Yeah.
Bar soap. The kind that you have to touch to your skin. The kind that other people have touched. And you can forget about shampoo and conditioner. It's 2-in-1 in here. 2-in-1! And I hear them talking. At least you have arts and crafts, Martha. Arts and crafts. Ass and crafts. Did you ever try to make potpourri without a rose petal or a pine cone? The closest thing I've seen to a pine cone is a shiv somebody made. She stabbed me in the leg with it. Not a delightful aroma in my cell, I can assure you of that. It's no good, and I know you. You're young. You think nothing can hurt you. Well, it's time you got scared straight, Martha Stewart style. Hey, you, kid. What's the worst thing you've ever done?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Me?
You.
Well,
you.
Well, I sell black tar heroin on the streets to young children.
Kiddie stuff. That's amateur stuff. You. What about you?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Me? Well, I am a pimp, and I pimp out young women to privileged businessmen who take advantage of them. So.
A little better, but you're just skimming the surface.
Well, I'm 13, so I feel like it's...
You're a late bloomer, I'll tell you that much. You over there, what do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, one time, this one time, I killed a homeless man. I pulled out his innards, and I slept in it like a sleeping bag.
That's actually fairly creative.
Wow.
Did you line it?
I put some velvet in there, but, you know, it didn't take to the skin, so, yeah.
Was it knit or crocheted or?
It was a crochet, yeah. I was trying it out.
That's fairly creative.
Thank you.
No, please, thank you. Thanks for coming.
What are you in here for, again?
Brace yourself. Insider trading.
Well, that's kind of dumb.
Excuse me?
I'm just saying.
It was a hard road that got me here. I had an entire empire crumble around me. You think you kids have it so hard with your, run-down apartment in your neighborhoods filled with violence, like rape and gunfire. Screw that, okay? How about having everything and then losing it? I mean, I'll get it back when I get out, but it'll be different, okay? Never again will making a wicker basket bring me joy, or never again will I get a smile just knowing that there's a sweatshop in some third world country where people are toiling away making my product. Do you know what that's like to lose that? Do you? I don't think you do. It's not the same.
Martha, you should probably, I think the kids have had enough for today, so you should probably...
The Martha train's going a little too hard, scaring them, huh?
Well, they're about to run the Martha train off the track, if you know, so you should probably get out of here before they...
Thank you for coming.
Yeah. I'm back. Are they great? Great. Okay, how you doing, Martha? Enjoying the show? As always, okay. I'm not going to go through a lot about the town of Katona. There's some people from Katona. Katona's in the house, right? Manhattan in the house. Is Peoria, Illinois in the house?
Woo!
Well, one of the things we're happy about is that now people in Peoria are not necessarily going to confuse our quiet little town with a piece of furniture. I will tell you this, that basically when this whole thing started, we thought it was a joke. I mean, literally, the story came out in the local paper that Martha Stewart is going to trademark Katona, and the next day there were these signs up all over town that just said, "No, thank you, Martha." There's a little picture on the back of the program. And I was part of a group that was the sort of civic group that actually tried to work things out with Martha and then eventually ended up opposing her legally. And this is a group, it's called the Katona Village Improvement Society. Basically, they usually meet like third Monday of the month in the library, and they talk about flower plantings and crosswalks and spring cleanup, and do we need extra police officers for Halloween because it's such a big holiday. That's really what we do. It's a quiet little town. But KVIS took it upon themselves to literally invite Martha to a little sit down. And we set it up so that no press would be there, and it was in the library, and Martha came with her lawyer, with her PR rep, with her gardener, and with this really big box of chocolate chip cookies. Fresh baked by her daughter, she said. And they were actually a little burnt. I didn't want to tell her. I didn't want to hurt her feelings. You know, it was nice that she came to talk to us, but mainly what she and her lawyer did was talk at us. And they treated us a little bit like bumpkins and said, well, Delta Faucets is not the same as Delta Airlines, and you can have both. Well, Katona is a little different. It's the name of a town. Every time she had trademarked a name, it was about where she lived, but it wasn't the actual town name. So we were pretty upset, and we told her as much, and we basically nicely said, please think of a better name. And that's the last we heard of her. That was February 6th. She went on our TV show the next day and said, I had a little meeting with my neighbors in Katona, and it's going to all be all right. And it wasn't. And literally, from that moment on, she shut down. Radio silence, not another statement out of her or her company other than inspired and honored. Well, we fought back pretty creatively. I actually left that little group so I could do an April Fool's parody called the Marthometer. You can get one on your way out. We had in town, we had these made up. They're magnetic bumper stickers, and I have one on my front door. They're no trademark Katona. We had a lot of people really, really actively opposed, but we're not really the kind who pickets and does rallies and stuff like that. But we really, as a town, we were very much opposed. And it got to the point in April where we actually had to legally oppose her, so we authorized $300. That buys a lawyer a cup of coffee. We authorized $300 to file the papers for the opposition, and I am totally convinced that she thought we would run out of steam, money, or desire, and we didn't. And over the next few months, we had things happen like in the annual Fireman's Parade, somebody jumped into it with a big papier-mâché Martha's head. We had a grassroots campaign called Nobody Owns Katona. We had the Ramapo Native American tribe from New Jersey came and supported us, and they offered to bring 5,000 people to do a demonstration at the grave site of Chief Katona. And you know what? They never did, but it wouldn't have mattered because she wasn't listening. I don't think 300 Spartans could have moved her. She's about as flexible as the Great Wall. Let's put it that way.